Hi. How you doing, Vortex? Did you get enough sleep? No, the Vortex never sleeps. So, today is a very lovely day. You know why? You know why, Vortex? Because it's drug day. Drug day is always the best day of the month. I just bought this yesterday. It's amazing. It retains the same temperature as when you pour the drink into the container. It's incredible. This thing is still cold. Of course, the carbonation is gone, but who cares? I need it for sustenance. Uncarbonated Sprite. Still good enough. Why did you look back there? You always do that. Have you noticed this? Have you noticed how often you look behind you? You know, like you are so fucking paranoid. Like, think something's lurking in the microwave. Maybe it's a ghost. Probably, man. Probably. Okay. I guess I need to call these people and get some internet in my house, much to my dismay. I really do not want to do this. And I'm worried that both the hypochondriac part of my brain and the love porno part of my brain are going to go apeshit if we have the internet. But as long as I refuse to look up porn and refuse to look up WebMD. Just don't look at those dirty sites and don't look at those medical sites. As if you need any help, right? That's what I'm saying. It's like I can obsess just fine on my own. I really don't need the internet to do that, but sometimes I really want it. You really should walk to the mailbox. You know, I think that's good for you to, you know, walk down the street and do some shit, you know? That'll be a good little motivation for you to, like, clean the house. You'd be like, hey, well, I can take a walk later if I do this right thing over here, you know? Some days we're, like, super productive. Most days we're not. See all this money? Straight to my drug dealer. Let's go. Let's go! Right. You were so funny, dude. You were so fucking funny. I'm eating the money. Just kidding. I'm gonna eat the drugs that are in the butter that are in the cookies that are gonna fuck me up later on after I make them. I'm gonna do that later. Let's see here. Oh shit. What? I really need a jacket of some sort. Cause it's like always cold every time I go into the grocery store, and I have a feeling that I'm gonna go to the grocery store cause I need some light bulbs and I need some food and I need some other things there that they have only at the grocery store. Yeah, you're right, take a jacket, take something. You don't wanna freak out the masses with your hairy armpits. Really does freak people out. You know, whenever you like, damn, my double chin. It's not really a double chin though. It's more like half of a double chin.
So a single chin. No, but you have a single chin already.
Yeah, so what is it then? It's like my chin plus like half of a chin?
I guess so.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's hot! Oh my God!
Here. Hold up. That's what the jacket's for, baby.
Okay. Oh my goodness. It's alright, I'm used to it now. My ass got used to it in like 3 seconds. We're fine. Okay. Let's make sure this is all of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yay, all in tens. Money smells so good. So I guess we're gonna put this back on here. Dude, this is the first time that we've worn shorts in like so long.
Yeah, because you were ashamed.
You guys, I have all these scars on my legs. I'll show you later. Because I think it's important that people not be ashamed of certain things about themselves. I mean, if you're like a really petty person, you probably should be ashamed of that. Because that's not a good quality to have, you know? Like, there are certain things about me that I think are really shitty. You know, like, and I don't take pride in them, but I also know that they're probably not going to change. Like, I'll give an example. I'm probably the most apunctual person you'll ever meet in your life. You know how people are asexual? Like, they don't do sex? Well, I don't do time. I'm not very good friends with time. Because I feel like timing is my worst enemy. Oh, I just saw a little squirrel, like, scurry across the road. It was so cute. I'm so glad it didn't get hit by a car. Anyway. So, what are you talking about? Stuff that you're ashamed of. So, yeah, like, the thing is, though, I mean, I am, like, I'm a late person, you know? I will never be the kind of person that just, like, shows up for work either on time or early. And by the way, on time is early for me. Like, I am so late all the time that practically every place that I've ever worked, anytime that I show up at my scheduled time, like, everybody tells me to get back in my car and smoke more weed. You know, because it's not time for me to come in yet, you know? It's like I'm on that CP time. You know what CP time is? I was told this by my black manager, so it's okay. It's been cleared. It's called nigga time. 15 minutes. This one time I showed up like 2 hours late, and I told my manager, I was like, it's CP time, Joe. Like, that ain't CP time. I mean, that's 2 hours. Extra CP time. CP stands for colored people, by the way. In case y'all were wondering. In case you white, uncultured pieces of shit were wondering what CP time was. But it's funny because I can say that in front of like any black person and they laugh, and it's like we have that kind of like understanding, you know?
Amy on that CP time. Anywho, stuff that we're ashamed of. See, I'm not ashamed to be on CP time. I'm more ashamed to be like 2 hours late for work just because, you know, I was lost in a dance recital in 1998, you know? Like, I'll be lost inside my head repeating something that happened a long time ago and talking about it and rehearsing all the things that I should have said, and you know how it goes. You know how it goes to be borderline. I hope. Yeah, this is gonna be the borderline channel, you know? All borderline all the time! Speaking of borderlines, I'm trying to reconnect with a friend of mine that I kind of sort of pushed away. The thing is with borderline personality, like, there's this allure to it, you know, like, it's like I always want to talk to somebody like me, you know, like, I want to become, like, good friends with somebody like me, because we have the same ideas, and, like, there's no explanation necessary. Like, I don't have to tell another borderline why I think about suicide so often. I don't have to tell another borderline why I have abandonment issues. I don't have to tell another borderline why, like, life is so fucking difficult sometimes, you know? Like, it's just sort of well-established information. But, you know, we have the tendency to, you know, fuck up a good thing and push somebody away that is probably the closest thing to, like, ourselves. So, I'm sorry. I doubt he's watching this. Yeah. But I just want the vortex to know. Anyway, yeah, that's something I'm ashamed of right there. The fact that I, like, can't keep people in my life. And that I just will automatically, like, disconnect from somebody that really fucking gets me, you know? And, I mean, this is, like, every single person that I've been friends with that I'm convinced has this mental illness. And maybe they don't have it as much as I do, but I know that they have some smidgen of it, you know? And, like, I mean, I know a borderline because we all do the same shit, like, just that push-pull thing, you know? Like, there's this chick that I was friends with for a while. We were really, really close, and then she just suddenly developed this, like, hierarchy, and just, like, thought that she was so much better than me, and just stopped associating with me because I was too negative for her. And then, like, you know, a few years later, she just called me on what happened to be Suicide Prevention Day, which I didn't think was ironic at all, by the way. It was just like, yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense that you just, like, arbitrarily call me, like, wondering if I was still alive, you know? Thanks for caring, bitch. Thanks for caring. Anyway. Yeah, we were really close. And then she pushed me away. I mean, I guess it felt kind of good that I didn't do it, though. Because it's usually me that does that shit. It's me that does the pushing, not you. But... and then, you know, she tried to pull me back, and then she pushed me away again. She pushed me away when I tried to accuse her of being a borderline. And I'm telling you, honey, this ain't no excuse, this is a reason. If you, like, get really sad and you don't know why, and medication isn't working for you, it's because you have something that's not medicatable. And I don't really think that any illness is, like, medicatable. Maybe bipolar. But, like, it's just so much better if you just accept it. If you accept it, you can do something with it. You know? If you don't accept it, then you're just miserable, you know? And you don't know why you're so fucking depressed all the time. And then you feel less than, like you feel like you're not doing enough. And that's fucking horseshit. Because anybody that has borderline personality, first of all, it's not your fault. I don't mean to channel Robin Williams here, but I always want to channel Robin Williams, so I take that back. Never mind. I love you, Robin! I love you so much! Always and forever, my movie dad. That's right, I'm still upset about it. And I'm not upset because he killed himself. I'm just upset that he's dead. He killed himself, I totally fucking get that. Fuck people that don't understand suicide. You're the fucking problem. You're the reason why people commit suicide, just to let you know. Anyway. Yeah, it's society's lack of understanding. Society's lack of empathy, you know, that make people just say fuck it, you know? I don't know. I don't think he killed himself though. That's the thing. I really don't. It is still really sad. Yeah, because it's like I wish that I could have an actual conversation with him. That's always what upsets me the most when somebody commits suicide or dies at the hands of somebody else. It's just really hard, you know, because you just wish that you could say so much to that person and they're not around anymore. But you know, I can still talk to him. I'm talking to him right now. I love you. I love you so much. I clear my most offensive jokes with Robin Williams, you guys. I clear them, and he's cool with them. He thinks I'm hilarious. Anyway. Fuck. Is this it? Yeah, I think this is it. No, this is... Well, no, it is. It is. You were right.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go the other way. Luckily, there's another entrance up here.
Yeah, I'm glad you're not, like, shooting where you are, because that would be very dangerous for you. And for him.
Yeah. Speaking of things I'm not ashamed of. Drugs. I am so grateful for drugs. I am so grateful for the fact that I have marijuana in my life, and it helps me more than any fucking psychiatric medication I've ever been on. And like, fuck the government for trying to take that away from people that really need it, you know? Fuck the government! Where the fuck? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. It's weird coming from this direction. It's here. It's right here. I think. Oh, God damn it. I'm gonna have to turn the fuck around. Ugh.
Okay. It's like, I have no idea where the fuck I am right now. I'm just gonna have to keep, like, circling around this neighborhood where all the houses look exactly the same, which is pretty much like every neighborhood in fucking America, just to let you know. Oh, you should go around this little roundabout thingamajig, whatever the fuck. Dude, I went trick-or-treating in this neighborhood. Like, I asked my drug dealer if I could trick-or-treat in his neighborhood. He's like, yeah, that's fun. So I just, like, parks my car at his house and... That was the same day that What's-His-Fuck broke up with you.
Was that a